So I thought that those set of chords that we looked at before that let you play almost all the chords in a major or minor scale using just these simple 3-note bar chords. Those chords, I thought I'd make a little song, or see if I could, using them, and that's what that little thing that I played at the beginning was. We'll go through it one more time real quick, and then just say how I made it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so that's using only those chords. I guess that was kind of all right. And so it was to test those chords out to see if I could make a simple little song, sort of right off the bat. And that's what I came up with. And so how I started was just, the first thing is to find a motif, like just to use 2 or 3 chords or rather 3 little progression. That's going to be, say, the music behind the chorus of a song, and that's going to be repeated throughout. So it's so that's what you start with, and then I tested another idea for making songs, which is to come up with an interesting and original rhythm for the song. Just use language from anywhere, like even from a product description in a store flyer, anything, even the most mundane thing. Language has interesting rhythms regardless. So what I chose was the blurb I used in the About section for this channel, Guitar Bang. And so the first I made the motif, and I used the first sentence, make music right away, for the rhythm. And 2-5-1 is the chord choice I used. That's one of the progressions we looked at in an earlier video. Here's 2-5-1. Which is A minor, D major, G major. And just to note, the root of the chords on 1, 2, 3, on these chords, the root is the thin string, so that's why it's an A minor. And here's a D major. The chords that are on 2, 3, 4, the root is the middle string, string 3. That's what makes it a D major. Here's G major. Okay, so the main motif, and it goes to make music right away. So each word has accents, and that adds to the rhythm. So So it's going to be a chorus, so I figured it needs probably 4 lines. So I thought, well, let's use the rhythm or pretty close to it for the 4 lines. It's make music right away. Then I just made up another line. You'll do it every day. So. And then 2 more lines to make 4. So the next line is guitar bang, play and play. And then repeat that one for the 4th line. It's almost the same rhythm, but not quite. Okay, so that's what we could call the B section of a song. Then, you only need one other section, because a lot of songs just have an A and B section. And then we pretty much have the song made. For the A section, let's make something that our B section, the first one we made, is sort of the catchiest part of the song. So we might think of the A section as something that's going to not necessarily look to be so catchy, but to sort of build up to the B section, but it will be catchy itself too, at any rate. So our B section is 2-5-1. Our A section, I just figured let's start somewhere different. So right here on the 6 or E minor. And I use the next sentence in the about section, which is simple ways to do a lot. So the chord progression I made for that was just simply 6, 2, 3. Which is E minor, A minor, C major. Or 6, 2, 3. Simple ways to do a lot. So that would be the first line of a verse. Then I think the next line in the about section is easy ways to compose, which is nearly the same rhythm, but not quite, and that's good because that makes it interesting to listen to. Being similar, but not exactly the same, that can be a good element. At any rate, so simple ways to do a lot, and then the next line is easy ways to compose, and then easy ways to compose, it's nearly the same progression, except the last chord is different. So the first one is 6, 2, 3, simple ways to do a lot. And you watch. So the first is 6, 2, 3. The second is 6, 2, 4. So. And those chord names are E minor, A minor, C major. Then it's E minor, A minor, D major. And it lifts on the second line, which is nice. Goes to, a step higher or 2 steps higher. Okay, so let's just play that simple ways to do a lot, easy ways to compose. And it's the rhythm we're getting from these sentences. That's the important thing, the accents the different words have. Let's try that again. So that's it for the verse. And then we just go back to the A section. Make music right away. The 2, 5, 1. You'll do it every day. Guitar bang, play and play. A little song.